Let's do sauce it or toss it because you can do both those
Ooh,
things.
I can. Sauce me, toss me, wine me, dine me, get me home by
619 you.
Booyaka, booyaka. All right. The custody of Dominic ladder match. Let's go.
Rash, sauce it or toss it.
Yes.
Active NHL players should not have sports gambling sponsorships.
Should not. No, absolutely not. There was a great Twitter post. Yeah, I think it was referencing to Gino or no. Sorry, it was. I remember now. Ryan, do you remember when PK donated the money for that new wing at the
Yep.
Montreal Children's Hospital, and people were like giving him flack for like saying like, yeah, I'm, instead of doing the Sedin thing where the Sedins donated $1 million to Canucks Place and didn't say anything to anyone, PK was like, yeah, I went out and I did this like social endeavor and this is what I did because I'm gregarious and I'm just saying that I did this, and he put his face towards it, and people were like, oh, PK, how dare he do this?
Take him out of town.
I would rather the children get sick than PK have to do this. This is disgraceful. Tabernac, whatever. I don't know if I can say Tabernac, and maybe if you're listening to this in Montreal, and
you can tell him if you can or not.
if you've been arrested because I just swore in French, you just let me know. But so remember, they gave PK that criticism.
Yeah.
Where are all those same people when you have Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, Wayne Gretzky selling your kids to be like us, gamble?
Hey, Dad, what's a same day parlay?
Well, once you get out of the hospital in Montreal, we'll tell you, son. Let's go. But it's a great point. It's just I get a nugget for you guys to think about. Because to me, when I read that tweet, I was like, yeah, like what? My dad's like, incredibly uncomfortable with it. He asked me, because I sports gamble a little bit, but I do it in incredible moderation.
It's very strange to see how much the NHL and media has embraced it on.
I just think if you want to get specific celebrities and like Aaron Paul, sure, like whatever. But athletes, when they're tailored to younger kids and they have this looking up kind of mentality, I think it's kind of gross.
Yeah. Sauce it or toss it.
Yeah.
You got to trade Andrei Kuzmenko.
Sauce it. He's going to be 26. Listen, okay. He's going to be... They are in a position where they potentially, even with Andrei Kuzmenko, who's going to be 27 in February.
Mm-hmm.
He's not like a fresh 26. He's going to be 27 in February. They're in a position where they could potentially have multiple draft picks in the first round of the 2023 draft.
Yeah, maybe that's a sauce it or toss it for tomorrow.
Could
the Canucks have 3 draft picks in the first round?
Like they technically could, but
yeah.
I know they're not. I know maybe reports are coming out that they're not looking for picks, but I'm like, listen, if they're in a deal where they're getting like, I don't see a situation like. Run with me for a second, Ryan. They trade Bo Horvat, 50% retained to the Colorado Avalanche. You're getting Alex Newhook back. Who else are you getting back? What other?
Cale Makar.
Sure. Okay, well that defeats
Nathan McKinnon.
No. So let's say it's Alex Newhook. For whatever reason, I don't know. Sammy Girard is thrown in there. This is complete hypothetical. Because Sammy Girard is one player on the Avalanche roster that Avalanche players or fans are saying, well, we might have to move him because we need cap space. We need money for the future. So it's Newhook, Girard. There's something else maybe missing there because you're also, by taking Girard back, you're taking money back. So he's $5 million for whatever. So how do you balance all that? How draft picks are used as a way of balancing trades out. So even if they might not be looking for it, it's an asset that they can take to either draft a player or they can go and use it to get something else.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid that they're just not going to get. I don't know. I kind of wanted to throw some water on that.
Speaking of water, sauce it or toss it. All-Star Dunk Tank is a new level of laziness for the NHL marketing team.
Sauce. I am waiting for Machine Gun Kelly to get dunked into a water tank by who's like who's the most like boring NHL All-Star I can think of. Kevin Hayes is gonna well Kevin Hayes is pretty funny, but
it's Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson. Well, no, Logan Thompson is gonna throw a knuckleball at Machine Gun Kelly to get him dunked in the tank, and then
I was listening to the NHL guy at the Winter Classic, and it's like, listen, there's going to be golf, but there's going to be a bit of a twist on golf. I'm like, so they're gonna play hockey? They're gonna shoot hockey pucks? And then he basically said it. I'm like, they did that in Vegas where they had to shoot like there was some fountain
and it
game.
took forever.
Yeah, I'm like, come on.
Who can? Okay, like there should be a game who's like, all right, so the first person or the last person to give up watching Casino on a complete loop without breaking wins, and it's just like a 4-day stream of like players just hooked up, like it's Clockwork Orange, like watching Casino, and it's just it's.
Can we watch Goodfellas?
No. It's Robert De Niro being like, look how many blueberries your muffin has. Look how many mine has. I mean, yours is overflowing, breaking apart. I got nothing here. Everything in this town, you got. If you don't do it yourself, it doesn't get done.
You want me to?
I want an equal amount of blueberries in every muffin, and that's my favorite part of Casino. It's the baker who's like, do you know how long that's gonna take? I don't care how long it takes. I want an equal amount. Equal amount.
Here's how you fix the All-Star game. The 4 divisions play a softball or flag football tournament.
I'm talking softball.
Here's a softball for you. Sauce it or toss it. The worst contract on the Vancouver Canucks is Oliver Ekman-Larsson.
I mean, if I don't say sauce it, people are going to be like, he's an idiot. But I mean, okay. Like, the worst contract to me is the Tucker Pullman contract, because in no way, shape, form in God's history of mankind should he ever have been given that contract. There is no justification. Like, there is zero. Like, I remember when the signing was announced, people were like, they're kerfuffled. They're like, we don't know why this is happening, but it is. So we don't know why he got this money, but he did. So this is a thing that happened.
So he's here.
Like with OEL, at least I can understand. All right, for a really long time in the 2010s. You know, he's like legit number one pair, gold medal winning, Olympic gold medal winning, number one stud D-man. Yeah, I get it. But I mean, you know, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see with the OEL deal. I mean, he's only 31, but we'll see if he takes accountability and gets a little bit healthy, and maybe a new coach comes in. Sergei Gonchar coming in.
There you go.
Reeking of the vodka. Coming in, being like, hello.
I'm Stanley Cup champion.
I am Stanley Cup champion, Sergei Gonchar.
Toss it or toss it.
People call me the Gonch. Never have I known what it means. But you have to understand. Rick Tocchet does not like little defensemen. I love I was little defenseman. Quinn, no. Quinn, come here. I want to tell you, you are valued. Rick, he has different way of talk. Sorry, I'm going to go forever. Certain Russian listeners of this podcast who also love Oliver Ekman-Larsson will probably DM me now and be like, that was the worst Russian accent I've ever heard in my life.
Austin Matthews won't score 40 goals this year. Sauce it or toss it.
He's going to get 40. Come on, next.
So far, the 2022-23 NHL season is ... boring.
Pretty boring. There's not enough trades. There's just we need you know, this is a Western where everyone's holstered their guns and it's like, God damn it.
We're waiting for the final scene.
God, there's Sergio Leone fucking wide shots and shit. Just someone shoot a gun. Next.
Sauce it or toss it. $5 draft beers in this economy.
Ding, 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 ding. We are gonna sauce it like it's this Katy Perry skip the dish. No, I'm gonna toss the Katy Perry skip the dish commercial. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, when I go to a place and I know American listeners are gonna be like $5, dang, Bobby. What? But to Canadians,
Tall boy can of Alamo beer in Ireland.
what? Oh hell yeah. Let me tell you, in Canada stuff is a little pricey, but if I can go to a place like Ryan, you went to the new local bar. Apparently, it's the vibes are good.
Yeah, we'll go there.
And we hope that the really really cool hipster crowd of the first week or two dies off a little bit, and so it goes back to being like, I don't have to wear fucking, I can just walk in and just like not feel like I'm in, I'm going to see an underground cover band of LCD Sound System, and James Murphy's going to be there, and everyone's doing coke, but they also have 4 kids, but they also live in kits because their parents assimilated here 15 years ago. So they're like, oh, I don't pay rent, and I work for...
What are you projecting?
Just whites. The whites. Anyway.
$5 draft beers.
Oh, hell yeah. Love it.